Hey, it's Coach Robert, and I wanted to record an at-home youth martial arts or strength training workout for you guys. So what we're going to do to get started warming up, we're going to find some kind of marker on the floor. It could be something big like an exercise ball or a step. It could be something small like a little disc or a dot on the floor. We're going to get started with our quick feet. So quick feet is going to be 1 foot on that target, 1 foot on the floor, and we're going to switch. Now when we switch, we want to make sure we try to get a little jump. So you only have 1 foot on each at a time. So not two, but both feet moving at the same time, one on the floor, one on the object. Okay, so when we're doing that, we're going to start with 30 seconds, nice, fast as technically possible, but if we start getting a little crazy or out of control, slow it down, nice deep breathing into the nose, out through the mouth. After 30 seconds, take a short rest, then we'll do the next round at 40 seconds. So find yourself a watch or a timer, or use phone, and for 40 seconds, we're going to do those quick feet back and forth. If that gets too easy, we can always put the hands up, add some punching in there as well, okay? Last round that we're going to do is going to be 50 seconds. So remember, nice deep breathing, quick feet, hands up, get yourselves warmed up. After we got our heart rate up a little bit and we got our body moving, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a 1 minute challenge with 3 different exercises. So the first exercise we're going to do is going to be push-ups. While I'm working on my push-ups, I'm going to stick my hands on the floor. I'm going to try to keep my shoulders above my hand, not out here like this. I'm going to try to keep my back nice and straight. If I'm comfortable doing this up on my feet, great. If not, I'll put those knees down to give myself a little extra support. When I'm here, I want to make sure my nose goes as close to the floor as possible and bring my arms all the way straight back up. Remember, you're going to put 1 minute on that timer, you're going to click go, you're going to give me as many as you can in that minute. So if at any point you need to stop and rest, that's okay, but try to push yourself. The next exercise that we're going to do is going to be a squat. So again, 1 minute timer, as many squats as possible. When we squat, try to make sure that your heels don't come off the ground, the knees don't go forward. We get our butt nice and low as possible, trying to keep your knees and your ankles in line. So not pushing forwards, not squatting with the heels up, but nice and low, back up. 1 minute, as many as we can do, all the way straight, all the way down. The last one that we're going to do is going to be the Oompas, or hip bridges that we've been practicing in our jiu-jitsu. So while we're here, I'm going to take my feet, I'm going to put the heels really close to my butt, I'm going to put the balls of the feet on the floor, I'm going to pop my hips high to the sky, I'm going to count for 1 second, 1/1000. Then I'm going to set it back down, okay? I'm going to pop up, 1/1000, back down, 1/1000. And you're going to give me as many of those as you can in 1 minute with those Oompas. So 1 minute push-ups, 1 minute squat, 1 minute Oompas or hip bridges. Let me see it. All right, now the body should be good and warm. Let's take a second, let's stretch out. So find an area where you've got a little bit of room to sit comfortably. We're gonna stick 1 foot out. We're gonna take a deep breath in through the nose. As we stretch, we're gonna breathe out to the mouth, and you're gonna hold that for about 10 seconds. So we're gonna breathe in, breathe out. We can't reach the toes, that's fine. Grab the knee, grab the ankle, but let's stretch down as far as we can. And the whole exercise. Once you get to that count of 10, then what we're going to do is we're going to switch sides. Nice and straight. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. Nice deep breathing. Count to 10 in your head out loud with your timer. All right, next we're going to take one leg and we're going to bend it over top of the knee. Okay, so make sure you're above the knee with a nice bent leg, one leg straight. The leg that's straight is going to go towards the floor with my foot, pushing that other leg up towards my chest. You might need to have your hands back here to help support with balance so we don't fall over. But watch your balance, nice deep breathing. Again, we're going to hold this for about 10 seconds. So nice deep breathing. Once we get to 10, we'll straighten that back out. And once again, we'll go to the other side. We'll take this leg above the knee, right about your ankle level, and you're gonna pull that ankle up towards your chest, holding that one for 10 seconds. Good. All right, next thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna sit comfortably. You're gonna spread the arms really wide. Grab an arm, get some meat back there, pull it across and twist your back. Nice deep breathing. And switch sides. Make sure we turn at that technique. Maybe you can look off to the side a little bit to help stretch your shoulders and neck. Good, now let's go behind the back. Almost like you're trying to itch back there, but then grab your elbow, put it on the back of your head, and look up to help with your stretch. And switch sides. Good, and relax. Now take your chin, put it on your chest. Nice deep breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Take your chin up to the sky, deep breath. Look over your shoulder. Other shoulder. Ear to shoulder. Other shoulder. All right, make some circles. All right, the last one we're going to do our split challenge. So hopefully most of you can beat me on that one. So while we're here, we're going to hop up. We're going to spread our legs as low as possible. You're going to hold that for about 10 seconds, maybe 3 good deep breaths. Once we get to the third one, then we're going to try to spread out a little bit more. Just a little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot, but just a little bit. 3 good deep breaths. If you want to take 4 or 5, hang out a little bit longer to help yourself stretch, that's fine, okay? Take your time in here. If you feel like you can go a little bit more, go a little bit more. Wait, breathe. If we can go more, wait, breathe. Once you've maxed out, you can't go any further, hold that. And then after about 10 seconds or 3 good deep breaths in and out, then you're good. Hop up, shake the legs out, make sure everything feels good. Let's get ready to rock and roll. All right, guys, now it's time to practice some of our basic punches. So while we're working, things I want you to think about is make sure your hands are up nice and high the entire time that we're working with tight fists. Make sure that every single time that we throw a punch, we're turning or we're pivoting on these feet. Getting that heel off the ground and making sure our foot stays solid to the floor and it doesn't move too much on us, okay? So we're gonna be in our fighting stance with our right hand in the back, hands up, 45 degrees, and then the front toes facing towards the target. So while I'm here, the first punch we have is our jab. So we're gonna turn that foot, stick those knuckles out, throw that jab, snap them back to the face at the same time. Then we go to our cross, which is the same punch, but on the rear side. So turn the foot, throw the hand, snap that back to your face. Then we go to our lead hook. So this time a little bit bigger of a pivot, turn that foot sideways, lift that elbow, hand comes out, and a little oomph at the end, and same motion with that rear side. So rear hook, turn, throw that arm back to our face. When we go for our uppercut, we're gonna get that smaller pivot again, but we're still moving that foot. So move the foot, hand comes out to the chin, back together, foot, arm comes out to the chin, back together. So now that we've talked about and looked at that technique, we should have gone through that nice and slow and smooth to make sure our technique looks great, okay? Now we're gonna go nice and fast. So I'm gonna see 50 of the fastest jabs and crosses. 50 fast, straight punches and how fast you can do it. So get yourself a timer. Remember, as fast as technically possible. If I start losing technique, that's no good for me, okay? So hands up, get your timer ready, click start, and once you click start, you're gonna give me 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, good pivots, hands up, back to your face, every single technique as fast as technically possible. If you notice, we start losing some technique, slow it back down, check your time, see what you got, okay? Then, I want you to do the same thing again. So we're gonna get a total of 100 straight punches, and I want you to try to beat your time. Now, if we beat our time by a lot, that may mean we got a little sloppy, but if we can beat it by a couple seconds the second time, wow, that's awesome, okay? Then we're gonna do the same thing with the hooks. You're gonna start off really focusing on technique, but going fast, give me 50 hooks. So count them out loud so you don't lose count, and then stop, rest, breathe, check your time, try it again. See if you can beat your time. If you don't, that's fine. That means you just practice your technique a little bit better that time. But let's see if we can. Then we'll do our uppercuts. Not like this. Back to the face, good pivots every single time. And then once you're done, add that up. 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50. And wow, how many punches did you do? Okay, let's see it, guys. Work hard. So after all those punches, the heart rate should be up, the arms should be a little bit tired, so let's relax a little bit and let's work on our balance drills with our legs, okay? So when we work on our balance drills, I want this to almost look exactly like a knee kick. So we're not just gonna pick the leg up, we're gonna make sure that we push the knee forward, we really point our toes, and we bring that heel really close to the butt. So we can get that battering ram, almost spear-like position, not throwing the whole leg, but make it sharp, make it pointy, boom. Throw it forwards, okay? So when we're doing this one, we're gonna pick that leg up, you're gonna hold it for 30 seconds. So once again, you're gonna need that timer. If at any point it drops, just pick it back up, that's okay. So drop, shake it out, pick it back up, get back to that position, okay? After 30 seconds, we'll set that down, we'll go to the other side, and we'll hold for 30 seconds, okay? Again, if you drop the leg, no worries, pick it back up, okay? After you've done 30 seconds on each side, twice. So 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. The last exercise we're going to do today is you're just going to hold it as long as you can. Some of us, that may only be a few seconds, and that is fine. Move on to the next one. Some of us might be there all day. That's fine. Hold it. Your parents will be thankful. Okay? So while we're working, we're going to hold that as long as we can. As soon as it touches, we're going to move on to the next one. And then at that point, once you've done 30 seconds twice on each side, and then you're max out once on each side, then you're done. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully you had a little bit of fun and you got to have some sweat while you were at home and out away from the gym. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time.